let's continue with Spyro 3. The Spyro game that luckily had like an actual universal title, unlike Gateway to Glimmer / Ripto's Rage, which is still called Gateway to Glimmer, but you know, can't win them all. Cool. Alright, so we actually didn't do too much in this world last time. I think we've done 3 levels? 2? We've done 1 in there. We haven't done Enchanted Towers yet, so may as well give it a go. Actually, now that I think about it, we've probably done most of the levels in this world. I mean, I think we've done exactly half, now that I think about it. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throw, and milk for the cornflakes. This is not what I was expecting for this game, for this level's theme. This theme is very different so far from the original.
Those crummy Rhinox forced us to build a statue of the Sorceress. Then after we built it, she complained it was too ugly. If you ask me, the statue is far prettier than she is.
Well, nice to get your input. Wow, those look fucking weird. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, they get magicified. Ah, okay. I didn't actually notice that. Looks like we don't actually need to aim. We can just kind of throw it at them, which is quite nice. Because aiming's stinky in this game. It's actually not that bad. We'll get that one later. Burn. You know, there was something we were talking about at the end of the last Spyro session. I can't remember what it was. Really wish I could. It was something about HDVR and Anton, but... Brain pooped. Free egg, boys? Hey, I actually like how they, have these destroyed. I don't think they were actually like that in the original. I think they were just like, they didn't exist. Honestly, I'll be really interested to see what the art style is going to be for Spyro 4 if they choose to do that. Considering Crash 4 took this game's art style. Do you think that Spyro 4 is going to take Crash Remastered's art style? They're really kind of actual fur and like textures and... Because those games do have some pretty different art styles, honestly. So... I was going to say we can't 100% this level, but I'm pretty sure we can. It requires Sergeant Bird. Damn. You know, it's been a pretty slow week so far. Nothing really special happening. I ordered a gas blowback pistol because my current one destroyed itself. I mean, by destroyed itself, I mean like the hammer just wouldn't stay back anymore. So I had to just buy a new one instead. Damn, I was hoping to doobie those.
Inside the statue. I hope the explosion didn't hard boil it.
Peanut? So I bought a 1911 styled pistol this time. My last one was a M1911, so... It was supposed to arrive tomorrow, but they had delays, so it's arriving Tuesday instead. No, Thursday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So... Wish there were more Browning HP airsoft guns. I did see a few on the site that I usually scour. The problem with like buying the Browning for me is that I don't like any handgun that requires some sort of brown on it, like a brown grip or like a tan coating on it as well. I just don't like buying those because you're kind of in the UK. You're forced to buy them two-tone. And two-tone, like, already looks kinda, like, not great. But mix it with brown or tan, and it just looks horrible. Like, it just looks genuinely awful. So, I kinda try and avoid buying any guns that have a, some sort of tan or brown on them. Or just any other color than black. So it's also the same, like, I don't really plan to buy an AK. Because I can't, and these are all airsoft, by the way, in case I wasn't clear. Just for clarification, because YouTube do like to be duping these. Duping? Dugan? What is the usual term for it? Dukin, that's it. Like to be duking him. Yeah, I wouldn't buy an airsoft AK because it would require to be two-tone, and it would look horrible. I don't know why I'm bothering in trying to actually kill these dudes, because I can just kind of kill them with Sergeant Bird instead, which is what I'll go and do.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and the perimeter of the islands whenever you want me to. It's good to be back in action.
Foggy. Ah, easy. This is always really cool, this level. That way that Sergeant Bird could kind of, just casually explore the level. Because normally they would be given their own unique areas, you know, and you'd have to go and do like a quest in them, and... So this one was quite different, where you just, you know, you just did the level again, but a Sergeant Bird. And it wasn't like they made you replay the level again twice, it's just that there's a lot of things you can't reach in the initial go through. Kind of a really neat level concept. I hope they bring back for any future Spyro games. What would you personally say to having Sergeant Bird share this level? Do you see it's a good idea or just lazy? I mean, I was just discussing it right now. I think honestly, I think it's good. I think it's a good idea. Because again, it's not like you're replaying the level twice. You're just playing the same level. There's just a bunch of shit you couldn't actually access beforehand. Not to mention, this is just like a fairly nice level to explore. We can't, yeah, we can't do that, so... We shall have to try some other time. I do know that none of you were here at the end of the stream, most likely. Or the end of the last Spyro stream. Because there was a discussion I wanted to go on, but kinda... didn't get to explore too well because it was the very end of the stream and like it was kind of just sitting on the menu, so I was like, fine, we'll just postpone it for like another time. I can't remember what it was. Mildly bothering me. You wasn't. what's over here then? Oh no, we have actually been here. Hmm. How many skeleton dudes do we have left? One? I think we just have one. Question mark? Should be over here. Greetings, sir. Oh, no, way more than one. Was it about games in general, or it was about the game in general. It was something, I don't know, it was some discussion that was had recently, and I can't remember what it was. Mildly infuriating. Might have been in relation to something that we were doing at the very end of that stream. There's the last one. Gimme bone.
Here, have this. I was going to keep it as a souvenir.
Where'd you end off?
I don't have room in my luggage.
You all ready to see the floss again? Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for the floss.
My friend is feeling much better now. Oh no, he started his bone dance again.
Let's go. Excellent. This is exactly what I bought this game for. Man, he is tall! He didn't used to be this tall. Have we missed anything? Sparks, give me a clue. Okay, over here. There's Sergeant Bird. I mean, Spyro isn't any taller than Sergeant Bird. Spyro is just as tall. Probably less so, even. There's literally just a gem here I didn't pick up. I think it must have been from the, Oh. Can we actually destroy this? No. There was one you couldn't bomb. Arx is saying that's the only gem left, so... Is he? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the only one left, so we'll just go and swap back to Spyro now.
I'm ready to patrol the top. I'll be here when you need me.
And after that we can do the dog quest. Go do the stuff with Hunter. There's a Hunter thing in this as well? Is it Hunter? I don't think it's Hunter. I think it's just the dog. We gotta guide the dog through the platforming. Oh, the statue. Okay, yeah, oh my god. I forgot about that. Man, I completely blanked that existed. Shit. Okay, we'll do that last because that's probably going to take the longest. We can go and do the dog thing now. Yeet. I remember this being a pain in the ass when we did it on the stream beforehand.
I was playing catch with my pet wolf Farley, but I accidentally threw his ball down this hole, and he went in after it. Now he's stuck down there, and I feel so helpless, sitting up here, listening to his steadily softening whimpers. Don't cry, Wolf. Never cry, Wolf.
We went from Girl Scouts to fucking hipsters. You know what the best way to alleviate stress injury is a warm soak bed or a cold pack? I'm trying both. think it's a cold pack. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure whenever I don't think well, I mean, I haven't really had one in a really long time. Might have had one in general, but I think it's a cold pack that usually alleviates stuff like that to kind of soothe the nerve endings a bit. Because heat tends to inflare nerve endings. Usually. Not all the time. Nah. Oh, right, we do this. Aside from that, something like painkillers or inflammation dampeners can probably help. I do know Anton actually has a pretty bad wrist, from what I remember. He has a common repetitive stress injury and has to kind of compensate for that. So what he tends to do is he uses like a different mouse. Like I think he uses sometimes. I think it's like maybe a pen mouse or something, but Hopper. Oh no, he doesn't go there. Oh no, he does. We do go there. I just stand here instead. Yeah. I'll try and improvise a cold pack with Ziplocs and ice cubes then. Honestly, that's why I have a first aid kit on standby. Back in the middle of last year, I bought a just a massive, not really massive actually, but you know, a decently sized first aid kit that had like a bunch of stuff in it, like splints and bandages and anything you'd need for just, also stuff you need for common stuff like band-aids, you know, just a big old fat collection of first aid stuff, personal first aid basically. And it does come with a cold pack, which is really nice. So it also comes with pads you're supposed to put on your eye if your eye gets like destroyed, which is fun. Kind of scared that I would even need that, but you know, I guess it is a nice thing to have. I don't think you're supposed to go like that. Yeet! Dog! Come on! Come on. Move! Is he stuck? Okay. No. You the ball off the map. Oh, you got stuck anyway. We just have to kill ourselves and reset. All the way back here? Oh my god. I don't think the game was this harsh in the original game. I do think it's worth buying some sort of first aid kit if you haven't bought one already. Doesn't need to be like immediately, because I doubt you're gonna need it. I mean, you know, you never know when you're gonna need it, but you know, it's not one of those things where you're just like, oh, I gotta buy a first aid kit immediately. What if I lose an eye in like 20 hours? Well, you know, it's possible, but you know. Ooh. Hello, Saturn. Honestly, it looks more like Uranus, so you chase the Rhinoc. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna go up here and place it anyway. Since if I only have one shot and then he just gets stuck, I'll just, you know, do it like that first. Oh, I'm noticing the problem. Really? How do you do this then? I forgot how you do this. Is it just like do I actually have to yeet it onto it? Is it that? He isn't actually touching the button. Unpog. Ah. Fuck. I think I had to do something, I think I just had to shoot it from where I am. And hope I get a perfect shot. I like to point out he isn't actually standing on the button again. No, he is. I'm wrong. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. I mean, that works. I don't think that was the actual solution, but we cheated it. Big ol' fat cheese. I've also heard that stretching your wrist or whatever tends to solve repetitive stress injuries as well. You know, massaging it, kind of giving it a bit of a stretch and letting the muscles do some work. So it's because I usually spend time drawing or playing games.
You found Farley. How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it and it's kind of slimy. Oh well, it's the thought that counts, right?
Man, they are pretty cute. No, I can't really do that. Is it just one hand, or is it both? I'm assuming it's just one. I'm sure there's something you would be able to do with the other. It's the left one right now. So I'm assuming you're left-handed when you're drawing. But you've had trouble with both. Because there are quite a few games you can play one-handed. For the most part. You're a righty, so you can still draw, but... Not very easy, considering you can only really use one hand, but... All these stray gems, dude. We're locomoting, boys. What was the highest combo thing we can do? It was the nasty narc or whatever? Pretty sure it's the nasty narc, but I don't actually know how to do it. I would like to escape this skateboarding coil. Yeet. Man, there's a lot of gems here we're gonna have to work to get. Let me look it up. Ah, shit. What did I say the, It's just down back. Half a flip so that you're upside down, then performing triple roll left or right. I could probably do that. All right, Hunter. Let's actually do your quest.
Isn't this the wildest skateboard park you've ever seen? Once you've mastered a few tricks, you could really rack up a huge score in this place. What do you say I show you some moves? Let's start with something easy. You can jump off the end of ramps by pressing the jump button.
Look at him go.
Okay, now try doing a roll. You can roll in midair by holding down the action button.
It was a clean roll.
Hey, nice roll. Now let's see you pull a flip.
It was almost a little sketchy.
You must be a natural. Now let's see if you can pull off a half-pipe spin move. The blue ramps are half pipes. You can do a spin move by jumping at the top of the blue ramp, then steering left or right in the air.
Jumping move. Raging root to a half backflip followed by 3 rolls. Oh, it wasn't the Nasty Nork, it was Raising Ripto. Yeet.
All right, you nailed it. Now let's see if you can do a 900.
That's the Nasty
Take
Nork.
as much height as you can. Spin 2.5 revolutions in the air and land back on the ramp.
Shit.
Now that was a 900. I have to.
Score 500 points in the giant ramp. You ready to see these skills? You're gonna have to do that Rhinox skateboard race in the wrecked pirate ship level with the acid water. Oh no. Don't remind me, dude. Oops. Oops. I also did that wrong. Whatever. You beat that without a single trick. Ah, I smash! Oggies.
Wow, you learn really fast. Oh, then again, you are being trained by a master boarder. Speaking of which, I was just practicing this nearly impossible new move that I call the Nasty Nork.
I literally just beat that. I literally just one-upped you.
Smack into this dragon egg and wiped out. Okay, I made that up, but you can still have this egg.
Was an absolute bastard and took a few attempts. He breathing fire. He do be breathing fire though. Hey! Thank you for jam. Dude, what the hell is that? Secret technique? Speedrun technique? I'm gonna be doing the Mario Infinite Stair Jump. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. We're gonna be going straight to the end game with this one, boys. So, oh yeah, we have to talk to him again.
I think you're ready to try some one-on-one. Want to try a freestyle competition for points?
0-star Spyro speedrun.
All right. Whoever scores the most points in the time limit wins.
We're going to inform you I am a master. Easy. Oh, I have to cancel early. Look at the score difference. Shit. Well, I can just sit back, honestly. Looking under with the measly flip at the start. Hey, he is trying his best, okay? I can literally just do nothing and like win. Okay, maybe not. He's actually kind of gaining points. I mean, I still don't think he's gonna reach my amount of points, but you know. Shit, I fucked it. Damn. Oh well. Oh, you get less points for doing the same thing. Bear with that. You once sent me a coat in the mail and it was packaged so tight that when I was cutting the tape off the box, you cut the coat open.
How did you
Damn.
get so good already? Who knows? Maybe someday you'll even break my course record. Nah. Anyway, I guess I should give you this other egg I found. I was gonna keep it for a pet, but I can't get it to hatch.
Alex! Now that's gamer. What the hell am I doing here? Ah, I wanted that. Oh well. Getting all the fucking, what's it called, is so annoying. The gems. This should be the final area. Or at least the final thing we do in this level. This level is fucking lengthy, dude. You're able to stitch it back together, it's hardly noticeable. That's good. As long as you're able to stitch it together, that's nice. Yeets. Give me. I want. How do I get that? I guess I just gotta jump from the top thing. Hmm. Gimme gem. Shit. I guess not. Let me just crash here. Like I said, let me just crash right here. You know, just do this. Your mission to find out Dragon Eggs is with Spyro. Don't keep on. How do I get that? There we go. Sparks! Tell me, where last gem? Outside? Really? Okay. I mean, you better not be lying to me, Sparks, like you did one of those other times. Hmm. Okay, it doesn't appear he's lying. Really? The heck did I miss? Really? It's in here? Since when? Oh. Literally just right there. Damn. Yeah, quit game. Fuck this game. Returning to Midday Gardens. I do be flipping though. Okay, so we're actually almost done with this this world already. We have 2. Did you do the Sparks missions yet? No, I have not. We're not doing Speedway. Fuck the Speedway. So we got one more level in this world. Bamboo Terrace. We can't 100% this, can we? This requires agent.
Spyro, Rhinox have been harassing us all day.
Bentley.
We
Ah.
haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
The whirligig? You mean the course from Fall Guys? I can't believe Spyro referenced Fall Guys, dude. Truly, we live in a base time. And then it crushes them on its way back, thanks to centrifugal force. I don't like how your doors are just like really big rollable faces of you guys. You have to be like, there's no dragons in Avalar, wholesome 100. Dude, that's the most epic new headcanon I've heard in a long time. That Ripto's just like a Reddit user. Dwight! It was a green jam. Damn. Oh, the camera! The Dragon and the Spider-One are all Facebook boomers. I forgot to jump. I was looking at chat. Oh well. The lines in the buffalo are cuts of meat. So they are. Huh. That's kind of morbid. I missed a lot of gems back here. Thanks for green gem. I did mention it in the Discord server, but I do kind of want to. I do want to stream. What is it called? Into the. I keep forgetting its name. Unfortunately, the game kind of has a very unrecognizable. It's a very generic name. You know what I mean? I keep forgetting what it actually is. Something night. Because I saw a bunch of YouTube videos of it from people I normally watch, like John Wolf and stuff. And I was really intrigued by it because I was like, oh, this game looks good. What does it look like? And then I saw it was a point-and-click horror game, and I was like, damn, dude. That looks really good. At Dead of Night. Yeah, that name kind of stinks. They probably should work on that, but the game itself looks really good. Normally when you think like FMV horror game, you're like, wow. At least it's gonna be funny. But no, the Dead Knight actually looks really good visually and like gameplay wise, and kind of surprising. So I was kind of really interested. Then I saw they had a disclaimer on the main menu, which was like, hey, we because of how little this game deviates from playthrough to playthrough, because it's a point and click FMV game, it's effectively like putting a full movie online. And I can understand that point of view, honestly. I don't think that's actually too far off. I can understand the concern, but I also think that if anyone would want to play that game, they would have played it, you know? But at the same time, I kind of respect it. I can respect that they don't want people to upload the full game. I was originally thinking in just streaming the full game, just the whole way through, but then deleting the last 30 minutes when I upload it to YouTube. Because it would basically mean, you know, the only time you could have seen... Oh, voice crack. The only time that you could have seen me streaming the actual full ending of the game would have been if you were actually at the stream itself, you know? For that 20-30 minutes, so... Lives are the worst mechanic in games nowadays. I mean, they have a place, but I really don't think that they mean anything anymore. At least most of the time. For example, in Crash 4, lives were quite literally pointless. The game was like, hey, here's the option at the very beginning of the game. Do you want to have lives, or do you want to not have lives? And I was like, honestly, I don't care. There's going to be zero difference no matter which route you go. Because lives don't mean anything nowadays. At least, like I said, they can mean something if you actually develop the game around it having meaning. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I actually don't know any games that have really done it well. Yeah, I can't really think of any games off the top of my head that actually do it. It's rare, but it's still something that can be done. I don't think lives are just inherently a bad mechanic. They're just pretty pointless nowadays. If you go with this route, let's say, if you're going with like the collectathon, like, hey, have like a flurry of lives, and they just don't matter because you're gonna gain so many and lose so little that it's just not gonna be a mechanic that exists. If you're going with that route, yeah, they kind of suck and they just don't do anything. Left 4 Dead 2 did it well. Left 4 Dead 2. Really? Left 4 Dead 2 had lives? Oh, right, they're the downs. You can only down 3 times. Or, I think it's... yeah. Yeah. That's kinda lives? See, and that's like a more interesting take on it. I mean, at that point, it's kind of just like limited mortality, you know? Instead of saying like lives, it's limited mortality. That's the Redditor way of saying it, unfortunately. It's not called a lives mechanic, it's called a limited mortality mechanic.
Oh, the emergency escape bridge.
Portland had a similar system that worked.
I shall activate it right away.
I think most people would say those ones don't count.
We would be honored if you would accept.
Because they're not overlaying systems across the entire game at that point. They're just a part of the game mechanics in a very different way. You know what I mean? This would be my point then. Yeah, because, you know, there's a reason that they changed. It's because they didn't really work, you know? So people went with something different with that. So I had to go with something that just kind of enforces or punishes death more immediately than it does over time. Because punishing death over time doesn't do anything in most of these games. Now, you know one game where lives does matter? And it's an old game as well. It is still an old game. Rayman. In Rayman, lives are like insanely important, and that's just because the game is like insanely difficult. You know, losing a life in Rayman is quite a loss. And you may think, oh well, you know, just continue the game when you're out of lives, but it's kind of scary because there's also limited continues. That's kind of what makes them scary as well. Losing a life in Rayman is already pretty bad. Losing a continue, that's like you're en route to like not being able to play the game. Well, you don't literally get shut off from playing the game, but you know, that save, you'll have to restart the entire game from the beginning if you run out of continues. So it doesn't matter in that game, but that's more it says more about Rayman than it does about the live systems.
My friends are trying to go home after a long shift in the fields. Those rotten Rhinox keep knocking them down. Can you save the panda workers? Please hop aboard. Make sure to toast the Rhinox, but not my friends.
Cool. I'll just prove my point there. Welcome to the rice fields. Ah!
I'm sure you would succeed if please help me. Please.
Can't believe I actually shot one of them. This is their fault for getting in front of my thing. The fuck, she dabbed? Did she dab? She do be dabbing though? Yeah, I refuse to believe that my projectile hit them here. I disagree. We good? Is that it? All right. Gotta keep an eye out. Pandab. She does as well. Did she? Man, I really need to see this. This is like a required. Dude, she does! She fucking dabbed! Why? Oh my god. This game is cursed. This game is flossing, dabbing. This game is gonna age so fucking poorly. And it was already, like, not gonna age well because of flossing, but, like, you know. I mean, like, I normally don't mind when remasters, like, introduce stuff like this. Where like modern things like, oh, let's put in dabbing and air horns and flossing. I normally don't mind it, but when it's like this amount of it, kind of feels a bit weird. Kind of feels like you don't really need to, like, don't include it. Just make a game, make a video game, you know? Because this game's gonna age real badly. I mean, they could remove it. They could just, like, post-launch, be like, hey, we're gonna put it in for like a year and a half, but then we're gonna edit out every single version to make it so the game actually ages well. Which I don't know why you would do, but how do you do, fellow kids? I mean, I'm sure they did it genuinely. I'm sure it was like a genuine, like, hey, let's do this. It'll be fun. Wow. Oh, Bentley. Okay, all that's left is Bentley by the looks of it, so we're dipping, boys. We're gonna go face Spike.
Let's head on over to the whirligig.
The whirligig, yeah. Hang on. I want to look at something. Okay, YouTube. My videos. Game's frozen, by the way, because I'm tabbed out. The game freezes when I tab out. But how was I talking about the end of the last stream? Or I guess the big jump, not the double jump. Man, I am getting... This is kind of a discussion I'll probably bring up at some other time because I want it to be during the stream people will watch. Frank. What is... Let's see. Statements based around, Statements... Yeah. A lot of pictures were coming out of all the ports that were coming in, and like, the games looked dreadful. The games looked like... Oh, I remember now! Okay. All I need to hear was that. Yeah. Where are we going? Evening Lake? No, it's... Sunrise Spring? I forgot where we're going. I think it's Evening Lake. Oh yeah, because it goes sunrise, midday, and then evening. Yeah.
You bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool! I asked you to carry out one simple task, and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever-slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
Big boy. They just had that gun ready. It's like, yeah, no, she's gonna make a giant enemy at some point. Let's just have a giant gun ready. No hunter will remain locked away in horny jail.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
Am I even on the classic music? Because this sounds like on point. This sounds exactly like the original. He also looks quite different. Oh shit. Oh, now it sounds different. Hey, no fair! That one spawned right next to him. Bird, give me ammo I can use. Yeet! Oh yeah, he starts doing this. Give me... I like how this area is brighter. I kind of liked it when it was really dark in the original. That's just me. I like it when most of these boss fights are kind of scarier. Kind of darker. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Yeah, Spike is like insanely easy in this fight. In the original game, he's so much harder than this. Kind of a shame, honestly. I also just remember what the next boss fight is. The next boss fight was also... Basically, every boss fight in Spyro 3 was kind of creepy and scary for the PlayStation 1 era. I think it did the same way Ratchet does in Ratchet and Clank. You're actually right. I did actually kind of recognize the fall a bit. My god, this place looks different, dude.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The Sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Big bat fucker. I also like how her robe is like gradually coming undone. Her leg wasn't exposed before with her robe. It's kind of a nice detail. She's turning Nikki mode. I didn't look at what I was talking about in the last stream just to like remember it and then not talk about it more. By the way, if you're wondering, because I did before the boss fight, I did look it up, and I just didn't do anything with it. So the discussion I was trying to have or like mention at the very end of the stream, which I should have saved it for this one, or just another one in general, is when the Quest 2 got announced, the VR headset, the Quest 2. A bunch of ports for VR games started, cropping up, going on like, oh, reporting to the Quest and such, but because the Quest is a kind of handheld VR headset where it doesn't require a PC and doesn't have a lot of power, like it basically powers itself. As you can imagine, the power it has isn't very big, so all the ports that it's getting look awful. Like visually they look dreadful, really blurry. Really kind of soggy textures, really kind of unclear. It's battery powered, basically. All the ports look pretty damn terrible, visually. What is up here? Nothing. Okay, because there's like a crevice here, and I was wondering if there was anything there. And Anton put on Twitter like a really good point, saying that, you know, developers for years, like for the past, you know, 20 or so years, have specifically like gained a skill set to work around these power limitations. Like, you know, during the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, even before then, like the N64, they've worked within the boundaries of having so little power that you know, a single color palette is like half the game in data. Or a single music palette. Soundscape, I guess, is the more accurate term. So developers have already been kind of quote-unquote spec'd around being able to work with such tight power limitations, and they still managed to produce some pretty damn gorgeous games, like a majority of the time. As in, you know, like, you know, that type of good, like, gorgeous games, like Halo 1, for example, looks pretty gorgeous compared to, or like, still looks pretty gorgeous. A lot of the Metal Gear Solid games still look really, really nice. Despite the, you know, they don't age that poorly. Because they were designed around looking good with what they had. So it's, in the whole, where this discussion is leading, is that it's really frustrating to see something like the Quest 2 not make use of these people's talents. You know, a lot of Quest 2 games could look really, really, really nice and really kind of stylistically great visually, while still being clear and playable. But they don't, because developers are kind of just don't care, you know? They'd rather just downscale some textures, make it look like shit, then like lower the resolution so it's barely visible and just blurry as shit, and then call it a day. It's the cheap way of doing it, and the cheap from both like production standpoint and money standpoint, you know what I mean? It is just...
Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible.
Thank you. Stuart. I can't wait till some sort of force of nature wrecks Facebook somehow. I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. I think that Facebook are just going to be VR from now on, and it kind of sucks. Like, it really sucks, because there's not really much people can do nowadays. I stated this on the HDVR Discord quite a bit, but it feels really sad that knowing that VR is going to end up just being like Facebook and then the other guys. You know, and the other guys would refer to people like, you know, Valve doing the Valve Index, Microsoft doing the, I think it's Microsoft who does the HP Reverb too. No, they do Windows Mixed Reality. Who does Reverb? I do not remember. But still, at that point it's just like, hey, it's the people who do VR Oculus, and then there's some other people as well. And that's kind of how VR feels, and it's probably how it's going to feel for quite a while. I would actually honestly say for ages, maybe even forever. Or our lifetime. Oculus does the reverb. No, it doesn't. Oculus does not do the reverb. Oculus does the Oculus. In fact, no, not even. Oculus doesn't even do the Oculus anymore. It's just Facebook. Facebook does the Oculus. How do we get the... over here? Unless when people switch from WhatsApp to Signal, that Signal went down for a few days. Damn. Oh, we do it from up here. You got a special tech for Sparks? Meet me back here later. Signal has no clue how many people registered because they don't collect any data. Bentley's underwater. Yeah, he's over here. You have to go up here. Was mostly just filling out the gem collection, you know.
The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you better believe he's not going to get out cheap. Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now. The first rejuvenating breath of freedom, with the humility of a wounded sparrow.
They estimate the user base doubled like 5 days.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out. Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine. Now hold on. One more, perhaps?
At least.
Yeet. And that's how he broke 20 ribs.
Sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, look at that freaking beard he got, though. What a chunk. Alright, so what do we have left? I forgot to get the egg. My fucking god. Bentley X seems like a cool dude. Bentley is really cool, actually. Did I actually get the egg? No, I didn't. I had good beers with him. You know, I don't actually really... Honestly, I kind of really don't like alcohol. Especially also from like a, what would it be? Like a... I don't like alcohol from a physical standpoint, as in like I don't like to drink it. And I also don't like it from like an idea standpoint. If my meta led me to. Yeah. Just figured I'd go on a bit of a tangent, since I just don't like alcohol from like a thought point of view either, or an idea point of view. Because what alcohol is at this point is basically just like doesn't have any tangible benefit or like really kind of does anything. It's basically just like, this is what adults do. Adults drink alcohol, of course. We go out for beer with the friends. Or it's like, you know, we do alcohol for a tradition, and like kind of just that's all it really kind of is. I mean, obviously some people do actually genuinely enjoy alcohol, and I know, or I've known a few people who've been like, oh, I really, really enjoy
Welcome
X.
to Frozen Altars, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power.
Yeah. So yeah, I do know there are a few people who do genuinely enjoy alcohol, so I can understand it from that point of view if you actually, like, actually enjoy drinking it. As in, it tastes good. Is there a reason I can't fly? Can you not fly in this level? Because I can't fly. You ever had mead? I have not had mead. You know some people who recommend it for the flavor.
Some bearer sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox, but with these flippers, I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the action button.
Push the action button to work out. Yeah, I've never tried it myself either. Where do I can't hover? I swear I could hover in this level. I also don't really like interacting with people who've drank. Like people who are tipsy or, you know, in the process of drinking. It's kind of very easy to tell when someone's been drinking a lot of the time. And I kind of just don't like entertaining them. You know what I mean? I kind of just don't want to talk to them at that point. Yeah, like I can't hover. Something wrong? I feel like I'm supposed to be able to. Okay. We're gonna exit the level, come back in, because I think maybe the game bugged and didn't allow me to hover. Unless you just can't, and then there's something I'm missing. But I don't remember there being a level where you can't hover. Apparently, this is voiced by David B. Mitchell. What else did he do? I don't recognize him from voice. I still can't hover. Spyro, since you've played this, do you know you're supposed to be able to glide in this level? Because I can't. Just doesn't allow me. What's the name of this level again? I can Google it. Frozen Altars.
Welcome to...
Oh, there we go. Okay. So I just had to die. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's a bug. Huh. This game is oddly buggy for a port. No, not port. A remaster. Almost as if they only had like a year to develop it or something. Weird. Imagine being fucking told by Activision, hey, can you make a remaster of the Spyro, of all 3 Spyro games in a year? Remember the character Ullman from the Metro games? No. I have not really played Metro games that much. I probably should. That's another thing that's probably on the back burner at some point. Not gonna say it's happening anytime soon, but I got my mind on it. It plays them in 2033 in Last Light. Interesting.
Eustace and I were having a snowman building competition when the Sorceress brought them to life with a spell. Since then, they've been stomping around, building ice walls, and generally causing trouble.
To add something a little bit to the drinking tangent, I think for what's it called, the 100th episode of Monster Hunter, 100th stream, I'll probably take a shot. At least that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'll just have like a single shot. Even though I said I don't really like it as like from like an idea standpoint of just being like a tradition thing. Or, you know, like, oh, there's toast. I really don't like that, but kind of don't mind doing it for that, because that's pretty big milestone. I mean, yeah, toast like the end of the series, yeah. Reaching 100 and, you know, it being over. Remy, did you play Mortal Kombat 11? For 40 minutes. But I do know most of the characters in that, so you could probably list someone and I would know. Let me guess. He voiced like the gun dude. The dude who has the revolvers. Get that gamer subs. His Garrus in Sector. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I do recognize those. Yeah, I'll probably do a toast to the Monster Hunter world when we're done with it. You notice how to be a shot of alcohol. This is true. I mean, it's funny because alcohol is kind of the only thing that I have that isn't Dr. Pepper or like Iron Brew. Like I could have a shot of water. What's the most gamer thing you could take a shot of? Mountain Dew? I could buy Mountain Dew for the occasion. Get a can of G Fuel. Gamer sups. Get that protein shake, dude. A shot of protein shake. I also do want to have Speedy on for the final one. I think that's understandable though. So me and Bipin are playing like Monster Hunter World pretty actively now. But we might slow down when we get to 99, obviously, because, you know, we have one more at that point. We might make it count. And I'm gonna wait for when Speedy is available. Because Speedy's been moving recently, so he doesn't have internet, he doesn't have everything set up, he's not in a good room to play games or anything, so... There might be a big break between 99 and 100. He moved? Yeah. He has moved away from his house. I was wondering where he went.
Say, Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, Frozen Altars is the birthplace of the great sport of cat hockey. Head on in, Spyro. It should...
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. What?
Jana. So we'll wait on 100 for whenever he's available. Have him join in. We'll do a bunch of quests. We'll maybe try Alatreon with him. Because I know that Speedy hasn't beaten Alatreon. Wouldn't expect us to beat Fatalis. Because, you know, that, I mean...
I sprained my flipper while training. Would you mind taking my place? Great.
If you wanted me, Speedy, and Bippin to beat Fatalis in the same stream, we would basically have to beat Alatreon. Speedy would then have to do the 15-minute solo Fatalis quest flawlessly, pretty much. And then we'd only have, like, 2 attempts at the actual Fatalis quest. I don't think it's happening. So I've kind of just accepted that we can try... Oh. I should be going the opposite way. Yeah, I've mostly just accepted that we can... We'll try and defeat Alatreon. There's nothing more gamer to drink than baby formula. Are there any Reddit drinks? Dijon mustard watered down. That doesn't sound very good. And these are some fat cats, dude.
Well done. I think you deserve to keep the Champions Cup.
Bah. I'm just gonna suggest progressively more unpleasant things.
You gave that Rhinox such a drubbing.
Across the rooftops. Oh fuck, there's Bentley boxing in here. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, we gotta do Bentley boxing this stream. Like we gotta, dude. It's impossible. What about ketchup, but extremely watered down, mixed with dirty sock oil? No, I just like douse a bunch of worn socks in water and then just drink that hot dog water. Honestly, hard to decide which of those is worse. I fucking hate Brian. Speaking of unpleasant drinks, the nasty patty from SpongeBob liquefied. Honestly, almost anything that you say like liquefied is gonna sound horrible. Have you ever played Zelda Twilight Princess? I have not. I was going to when they released the port to Wii U, but then I didn't. And I didn't. Not sure if that would be on the to-do list, but you never know. Maybe at some point. So, how do I get over here? I'm also one of those people who's never touched a Zelda game, let alone Twilight Princess. Oh, there's an optional dungeon where you get a Great Fairy's Tears. The Great Fairy is almost completely nude. I'm guessing no, it's not. It's much more nude than the one from Breath of the Wild was. How the hell do we get out here? Do I just do that? Yeah, okay. But it's the hardest dungeon. I see no problem with this. Her breasts are covered with her hair. Ah, I see. There's a loincloth. That does sound like a Grey Fairy. You know, I actually don't know if I'm going to stream Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, I probably am. You know. One of the best things about Breath of the Wild 1 was just being able to just play it and just roam around and do shit. Great Fairy's Tears give full heal and double damage for a while. Honestly, drinking anyone's tears sounds like a horrible drink. Doesn't sound very pleasant. Rayman Origins fairies, though. Rayman Origins fairies are horny. Horny as hell. Where's that Legends? Honestly, both. The direction you're going with is this. What is this? Tangent. The whole dungeon is Link's quest for Gamer Girl bathwater! Oh my god. Can't believe you're actually correct. My God. Fine, we'll do Bentley, and then we'll do the boxing.
I'll gladly help you on your quest, Spyro. But first, I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
I mentioned this on the Zelda. I mentioned this in the Zelda Discord, and the mods were silent for 5 minutes. Oh my God! This camera angle. What is this camera angle, dude?
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick.
The end. Then go do sparks so you get a 4th hit. Hulk smash! Smash! Boy. Bentley pound. Yeet, 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 yeet. Smash the totems. I completely forgot about smashing the totems. Until now, obviously.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the gong, I bet we can make the roof cave in.
Oh, you bet we can make the roof cave in. Stop throwing balls at me, you shit. Did the game just change aspect ratios? What the fuck? It did. That looked really weird. I didn't notice it for a second. How the fuck is he able to spin that so fast? Well, my man is like a big broody boy. Can we get a hack and slash game, but it's Bentley? Dong! And that's how you give people motion sickness. Donka. Now that's a donka. Damn, I can't donka him.
Hey, move it.
No.
Hey, you're in the way. Move it.
Smash, child. Only said Jedi tending to deflect projectiles. So when does Bentley do his baby shit for an attack? Now that's... Dude, I can frame cancel my fucking smash. Look. Dude, strategy. Poogie. Honestly, I'm gonna have to inform the speedrunning community. Gonna have to inform the fighting game community with this one. The stupidest thing. See, the strategy is like this. You can normally only do your hammer this fast. But if you jump straight after, you can do it again immediately. Strategy.
Another gong. Great. I bet we can cause an avalanche with this one.
Why would we want to? We'll just destroy our homes. What the fuck? Why does the aspect ratio change? That is weird. That's bizarre. Damn. Let's go, chunky boy. Those the red gems from Crash? They look like it. Get out of here! Skill point acquired! Push it! Smash it. Do it, Bentley! Do it! Oh, you missed. I wonder if that kind of the quote-unquote exploit actually is usable in some fashion. If that's used in like an actual speedrun where they do like the double hit thing. I mean, you know, it's attacking twice, you know? Surely it is useful. Bentley deck. Yo, you got that Bentley tech? Get reflected, boy. Almost done. A weapon to surprise Metal Gear? A weapon to surpass Metal Gear! The Bentley Multi-Smash. On my way. What next?
Thanks, bro. Here's a little something for your rock collection.
Smash it. Do it! Do it! Oh, I can't. He just doesn't recover fast enough. Someone needs to refine the Bentley recovering tech so we can smash the eggs. What will we name this? Bentley Smash Cancel? Yeah, make it like a 10 difficulty move. Bentley Smash Cancel is a good name for it. You're not speedrun until you can be BSC. No, listen. We call it Bentley Bash Cancel. So the acronym can be BBC. Now that's thinking. You need a speedrun until you can master BBC.
From my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble.
Oh my god, his feet are disgusting! Look at, oh my god, it's like an insectoid feet. What the fuck? He's like a spore creature creator foot.
That dumb Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen.
You're fucking flattened. I'm assuming they made this easier. Because this shit is fucking difficult as shit. The first ever highlight on my channel, or no, I think it's the second highlight. The second highlight on my Twitch channel is me getting angry at this game mode in the original version.
I knew you'd do it.
But luckily, this should be easier because of my fighting game knowledge. Press triangle to block high. Body blow, big kookaroo. Oh my god, why is there actual big controls? Fighting game, let's go! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I just, like... That's what he's doing as well. It's a shame because I can't actually arrange him anymore.
Lost? But how am I going to get my ball back? You've got to try again. I knew you'd do it.
Ah! Maybe I... Okay. If I block and then jab... Ah! You can mostly get away with just button mashing in this version, by the looks of it. Buggy. Hit low if he's blocking high. You wanted to Spyro fighting game? It's not working out for you.
Hey, wait a minute. This isn't my ball.
Pog, he gave us egg.
You should go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back. This time, it'll be a 3-round match. And when you win, don't let him send you...
Ah! Man. It's so fucking annoying. Fuck off. Man, he just reads your controls. That's BS. That is actual BS.
You're doing...
Dude, fuck off. This is dreadful. This is actually worse than the original game. At least in the original game, you could kind of footsies him, but you can't in this one. This is awful. This isn't gameplay. This is just actually stupidity. Like as soon as you block high, he goes for a low. Look at that.
Only 2 more rounds to go. You're doing great.
Literally, as soon as you block out, he goes for a low, and that's fucking... Like, look at that! That is actually stupid. Why would you design this like that? I also... And then I unblock to block low, and then he just fucking fucks me anyway. This is awful. Whoever made this should actually be fucking disgusted with themselves. Oh, fuck off. Dude, I literally blocked for half a second. This is actually stupid.
You love this.
I don't think I ever want to play this again. This is dumb. Why are the controls fucking garbage? I think I've maybe found a strategy, but it's like, it's not good. Can you block high in reaction to his wind-up? No. They didn't design this with actual, like, fighting game controls in mind, or, like, norms. Yeah, this is basically what you have to do. Just mash the attack button until he blocks high, and then go for a low. Jesus, my fingers.
Hey, this isn't my ball. It's just another stupid act.
Oh my god, get me out of here. Run through, you get a freaking nail bat. I wish, dude. Just got a ton of them, motherfucker. We haven't gotten everything in here. What is there left in this area? Down underwater. Probably at the sea level because we didn't get everything there. No? Really? Where is that? Is that in Bentley's place? No, it's in here. Okay. And then the last one's over here. Nice. 100% in this world. Well, the overworld. What does our guidebook say? Ooh. I forgot about that, actually. Let's go and get that completed, because then we can just end it there, and we'll have 100%ed everything up to now. Look at this thing go, dude! This is how we discover technology, and we get, like, infinite power generators. The next Spyro game is going to be cybernetic. Can't wait for Cyber Spyro 2077! Spyro Punk 2077. That works better. I mean, I was going to say they kind of did the similar thing, but no, I don't think they ever have. Man, can I say how much the third Legend of Spyro game stinks? Because it stinks.
A fine day for a bit of a walk. I was just heading to the top of my favourite hill.
That's the quest, guys. We just go and we walk to the top of our favorite hill.
Hey, I think I saw some Rhinox run up to the top of that hill with an egg.
Yeah. I actually like the first two Legend of Spyro games. It's actually kind of funny because, so, the Legend of Spyro 1 is like a group beat 'em up with, you know, 4 breath powers, and you cycle between them. And you can cycle between them pretty much instantly, so you can do combos and combo all your breath skills together. It's really cool and actually really fun. But then the second game came out. You should reverse Spyro's chest and change the colors, and you basically have my Discord profile pic. I never noticed that. But they released the second Legend of Spyro game. I think it's called like the Eternal Night or something. There's the Legend Begins, the Eternal Night, and then I don't know, the terrible one. But anyway, the first two games are basically the same game. So the Eternal Night is just the first Legend of Spyro game, just with slightly different power-ups. And I mean that genuinely, like, they are pretty much the exact same game. Same graphical style, same graphics, same moveset, same... It's basically a DLC. A story DLC. But then, the third Legend of Spyro game does everything completely different. Like, it literally changes everything from the ground up. The game isn't even the same, like, genre anymore, basically. Because, the Legend of Spyro 3, the third game, it came out exactly when when God of War was at its peak. As in, like, the original God of War series. So, Activision being Activision was like, dude, we gotta copy God of War. God of War is looking so good right now, dude. So they copied everything about God of War and put it into that game, without caring about what the past 2 games were prior. And it kind of sucks. It really does, unfortunately, kind of stink. And I thought it would be really cool because it has kind of slight open world elements to it. You know, you can free fly in it, and that's kind of cool. But it literally dumps 2 playable characters on you at once that you have to learn and swap between. And they all come, or they both come with 4 completely different breath powers that you also have to know the functions of, and you have to end up using from the very beginning of the game. It's a sensory overload in terms of like, hey, here's a bunch of shit. Just, you know, work with it. Blowback. God, I hate his freaking feet. You ever played God of War 2016? I did. I actually played it on stream when it came out. That was around 2017-ish, 2017, 2018. If you mean like the PlayStation 4 version, just called God of War. I did play it. I played it for about 4 hours. No, yeah, like 6 hours, and I kind of got bored with it personally. Wasn't very invested, but it was a cool game. Regardless, was interesting. I ended up selling it to my housemate. I was like, "Hey, you can have it for like, I don't know, £10 or something." They're like, "Okay, I'll take it." And I was like, "There you go, have it, have fun." I also gave I sold Monster Hunter to them as well. Monster Hunter World. Can you believe it? I sold my copy of Monster Hunter World to them because I wasn't interested in playing Monster Hunter World. That was back when I played it on PlayStation 4, and I kind of got bored with it. And then I played it again on on PC and was like, "Damn, dude, this game chunky." And then the story. You know the story from there. We then played it in June 2020. And we played it for like 5 months straight. I played it for another 600 hours. Monster Hunter does take quite a while to get into. I think I spent 20 hours in my PlayStation 4 save. And by the end of it, I was like, not interested. I'm not really into Monster Hunter that much. No, I don't think I wasn't into Monster Hunter. I think I was just like, I'm kind of a bit bored. I'll play it again later when it comes out on PC. So then, like I said, I played it on PC and enjoyed it a bit more. Oh well. Funny how that works. You're gonna go recolor my Discord profile pic a bunch now. I'd imagine you don't have to. Nah, you're nowhere close to what Spyro's colors are. It's fine. Like smash alt color palettes. That could also work. Alright, well, thanks for watching. We should be streaming probably Monster Hunter World tomorrow. Probably. But I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.